Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Mr. Gorb 289, and today I'm super excited because I just got something new from MineShop.eu. So I want to say thank you to MineShop.eu for sending me this. I have no idea what's on the inside. We're about to open this up and find out right now. So I hope you guys are excited to see what Guntis and the team sent me, because I know I sure am. So if you guys give me a second, I'm going to go ahead and get this guy opened up, and let's see what's on the inside. Alright, so we got the box open. Let's see what we got inside here. Check that out. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from MineShop.eu. Thank you guys. I really appreciate you guys sending me this stuff. So, first things first, we got, looks like a really cool little solo miner. Looks like my PC is going to have another one of these little guys hooked up, and let's check it out, see what it is. Check that out. Touch here. It's got a USB-C on the back side. So we'll go ahead and get this hooked up and set up here in a minute. And obviously we've got our USB-C connector here. Now for the big box that's on the inside, let's see what it is. Check it out, guys. It's a NerdAxe. Opening this bad boy up. Let's take a look at what we got inside here. Oops. So first things first, here is our power adapter, and just like that, it's ready for US. And then we also have inside of here, this little guy right here, check that out. That's actually really cool. I like the little case around it. It's got the warranty sticker right here. It does have a little display, got a nice little cooling fan. Power plug goes here on the side. And then it looks like we got a USB-C there as well. That's probably for like updates. But it's a NerdAxe. So I'm excited to get this guy fired up and see what she looks like. Alright guys, so I got this plugged in. I actually had to get a different type of extension. It's actually a blower fan that I have from when I was working in the shop. It actually has two plugs on the side because unfortunately I don't actually have an extension cord. But hopefully you guys can see this. And it's sort of hard to tell because of where my camera is located, but there is a little green light that's on there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go plug this guy in, and let's see what she looks like. So there you go. Nice little NerdAxe display right there. There is so this is going to be basically like every other one that, every other NerdAxe, bit axe that you get out there. You have to actually find the Wi-Fi address that you see right here, which is NerdAxe_4365. Once you click on that, it will go ahead and allow you to go ahead and access the GUI for it. And we're signing into it right now, so I'll show you what it looks like on my phone. Alright guys, so here you get a chance to see what the NerdAxe home screen looks like. I went ahead and I found the Wi-Fi name for it, which is the NerdAxe_4365. Before it'll start doing anything, we've got to click on this little hamburger menu here, click on settings, and then here we have to actually add all of our information for the Wi-Fi. So if you guys give me a minute, I'm going to go ahead and add all this in here, and we'll get this bad boy up and running. And we're going to go ahead and set this up on a pool. And then I also want to go one more step and actually show you guys this other app. I'm going to go ahead and minimize that really quick. I'm going to come in here, and we're going to come into the Hash Watcher app. So they actually released this on Android now. So not only is it on Android, but it's also on iOS. But we can't do anything on here right now because we're not connected to my Wi-Fi. So I'll be right back, and we'll get this guy set up for you guys. Alright guys, so this is what the GUI looks like. In a little bit I'm going to show you guys what it looks like with the Hash Watcher app. For right now I'm going to come in here, I'm going to go into settings, and I'm going to scroll down. I already did this right here, which is checking for the latest releases. I did find them, so I'm going to go ahead and click on this. I'm going to browse, and I'm going to click on the ESP-miner-NerdAxe gamma .bin, hit open, and then I'm going to hit flash. So this is how you'll go about updating the software on one of these NerdAxes. Once you update the firmware, you also have to update the website as well, which is a www.bin file. So right now we're just installing the update, and then we're going to go ahead and do the uh, website, and then we're going to restart everything, and then we should see the newest version of the uh, uh, browser itself. So let's do this. Click on www.bin, hit open, hit flash. Anytime you're going to do one of these updates, you need to download both files together and then install them, and then go ahead and once it's been installed, we have to restart it to be able to see what it looks like. So we're going to give it a second here, and it should install, and then we'll refresh, and we'll see what everything looks like. And actually, while we're here, I'm probably going to go ahead and switch this over to CK Pool because that's where I've got all my other solo miners on. But I was actually considering switching over to see if I could solo mine Bitcoin Cash. You guys let me know down in the comments what you guys think about that. Bitcoin Cash is going to be a little bit easier to hit a block compared to Bitcoin itself. All right, guys. So we just went ahead and did the update on this. Looks like there are some new images here compared to what it looked like with the factory, with the original settings. As you can see right here, it does show us the expected hash rate. And obviously, with any miner, you want to go ahead and let it run for a prolonged period of time before you actually can see what the real hash rate is. But right now, so far, we've got 10 shares. This is our efficiency. Down here, you can see the ASIC voltage is 1.3 volts. We're running 515 megahertz. I am actually sort of afraid to try and overclock this bad boy because I did it for a second. You guys will see that in the next part of the video. And it just continuously said miner overheated. So I went ahead and rebooted it and changed the settings. You can actually come in here and there's settings, and down here, where is it at? Right here, you can actually see the frequency that you can adjust all the way up to 575, as well as adjusting the core voltage. This is something I will go ahead and manually play with. We do also have the manual fan speed available in here as well, which is pretty cool. I did just click on the swarm, and as you can see, this is my new NerdAxe, which is what we're looking at right now, and this is my OG BitX. So I've always wanted to click on the swarm setting in one of these to be able to see what it looks like. And here you can see the actual versions, best difficulty as well. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and switch back over to the other video, and I'll see you guys in a minute. All right, everyone, here we are. You got a chance to see the NerdAxe. It did take me a little bit of time to get this guy set up. More than likely, it was an error on my part as far as how I was trying to put the information into my cell phone to be able to do it. So I had to use my laptop, which worked really well. But what I want to talk about now is I want to get this guy set up on this app right here, which is the new Hash Watcher app. As you can see, I currently do have my OG BitAxe that's in there, and it's running pretty well. This is a brand new app that was released not too long ago for Android. Prior to that, it was available on iOS. So let's see if I can do this all with one hand. So we're going to click on the little add button here. And then here you can see that there is Brains, BitAxe, and Canon. So we're going to go ahead and try this with the BitAxe. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try this one here because I haven't done this yet. So let's see what it says about the network itself. So this is in real time. So we're going to see if it actually will populate anything. If it doesn't, then I will have to grab the IP address off of the NerdAxe to be able to punch it in. So let's see what she shows. There it is right there. Look at that. Got a little plus button there. We're going to go ahead and change the name on here. Give me 1 second. All right, so there we go. I went ahead and I did change the name to, it was supposed to say NerdAxe, not Nerd something. There we go. So now we're good, NerdAxe. I did select the solo miner there, and we're going to hit connect. So now you can see it's right here. Yeah, this one. So when we come in here, we can actually see the actual temperatures. We can see the hash rate itself. We can see how long it's been online. Down here, we do get this guy right here, which is actually really cool. This is the overclocking settings. But before we do that, I want to come on here, and this is our fan settings. So as you can see, we can manually adjust our fan. And currently it's set to 100%. So we're going to go ahead and not worry about that. But if we click on this right here, it's going to give us a warning because this means that we're going to start overclocking. Overclocking can damage your devices, so please be very careful. Make sure you have plenty of cooling for it. I actually have a little plastic tote that's sitting here on my end table where I've got my OG NerdAxe in there. And I have two fans on it, one on the very top pulling the hot air out, and then one on the side pulling cold air in. So I'm going to go ahead and just hit unlock. And then from here, we can actually see that we've got a couple different base settings. So Eco, Default, Turbo, and Max. Just for right now, I'm going to switch it over to Turbo. And then it's going to say what it changes the megahertz to, as well as the millivolts that are being used. Here's the efficiency. Here's the current temperature. And as you can see right now, we're pulling 0.7 terahash, which is actually not bad. So I'm going to keep an eye on this here. Once again, it is currently just sitting out in the open on my table here, so it doesn't have the best cooling around it. So we'll just go ahead and we'll just drop it back down to default for right now, and then we'll play around with this app a little bit more in another video because I do have a couple other devices I want to get set up. We also have the option to go ahead and reboot this, as well as here you can see all the different pool settings. If we click on the settings tab here, this is what we get a chance to see. So we can see our NerdAxe as well as our BitAxe. We can go ahead and looks like get rid of them. We can manage locations and assignments. We can also turn on or off the falling block animation for Bitcoins. There's actually a lot more options that are available in this app if you end up getting the paid version of it, but this is just the free version. All right, so it did get a little too warm there, so I went ahead and I just removed the power from it to go ahead and reset it. There are a couple other things that I wanted to go ahead and show you guys on here. This bottom button will take us through a couple of different screens. So here you get a chance to see what the second screen looks like. And then when we do one more, it shows us the terahash as well as the temperature. And then it shows global mining stats. So it is pretty cool. Like I said, once again, I want to say thank you to MineShop.eu for sending me this device. I'm going to go ahead and do another video here shortly on this guy, and you guys will get a chance to see what that looks like as well. But in the meantime, I'm going to keep playing with this app here to be able to try and make sure I don't cook this little guy, because I really don't want to mess it up. So anyways, I want to say thank you guys for joining me in this video. Thank you to MineShop.eu for the NerdAxe here, as well as this little guy right here. So we're going to go ahead and do a video on this here shortly. With that being said, please like, comment, share, subscribe, turn the bell notification on to all, so that way you don't miss out on any future videos like this. And please let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Peace out.